Good morning, students. Today we are having computer class. So open your computer books at the page number 17. Till now we have covered the topics that are paragraph tag, heading tag, line break, center tag, HR tag, background color, font elements, block quotes and different types of lists like directory list, order list, unordered list, menu list, compact list and nested list. And we have also discussed the marquee elements and pre-formatted elements. Today we will cover from the page number 17 till 19 and our topics will be formatting text properties, bold, italic, underline, strike through, subscript, superscript and image tag. So come to the book. With the book we are having first tag, that is a bold text. It is used to make the text bold. Bold means it makes a text little bit darker. Italic, it makes a text italic. Italic means it makes a text slanting. Underline text, it displays the line under the text. It means that it will draw the line under the text. Now I'm going to discuss the syntax of these tags. First was the bold. For the bold we are using B tag. We will use a B tag on the notepad. We will type our text and we will close it. We are opening and closing the tag, so it is a container tag. Then the second tag is italic tag. For italic we are using I. We will type our text, then we will close it. So it is also a container tag. Third tag is underline. For underline we are using U tag. We will type our text, we will close it. So it is also a container tag. Now I will show you these three tags by using the notepad. I'll show you the practical over here. I have opened my notepad and I'll use B tag. I will type my text. I will close my B tag. I'm going to use the BR for you people to break the line. I will use I tag for italic. And I'll paste my text. I will close my I tag. I will type U tag for underlining. I paste my text. I will close my U tag. Now I'll save my work and I'll show you its output. See, first text which I have done with the bold, the text is darker. Then I use slanting, that is with the italic tag. Then the text is underlined with the use of underline tag. Next tag we are going to use, that is a strike through. Strike through tag, you can apply the strike through over the text. According to the book, you can see that the line is drawn on the text. Means like we are cutting a text, that is used with the strike through. Next tag is the superscript and subscript. You can apply superscript over the text, means it places a text slightly above the baseline, and subscript below the text. It means it will place a text slightly below the baseline. And now we will discuss its syntax, that is a strike through. For strike through we are using del tag. We will type del, then we will type our text, then we will close it. We are opening and closing it, so it is a container tag. Next tag we have discussed, that is a subscript. For the subscript we are having tag, that is a sub, and we will type our text, then we will close the sub tag. So we are opening it and closing it, so it is a container tag. Next tag we are discussing, that is a superscript. For superscript tag is sup and we will close it, so it is a container tag. Now I will show you with practically. Now I will show you the practical of these tags. I will open my notepad. I'll start typing del. I'll use del. I will type my text. And I will close this del tag. Then I'll use the next tag, that is subscript. I will use sub tag. I will close this sub tag, and next tag which I have discussed with you, that is a superscript. For that I'll use, let's suppose I want a raised to power, then I'll use sup tag, then I will use 3, then I'll save it and I will close it, and I will show you the output of it. See, first I use the del tag for strike through, the line is drawn on the text. Second, I use the sub tag, means slightly below the baseline. I'll use sub for this, and third tag I had discussed with you, that sup, superscript. Now next topic we are going to discuss, that is image. For the image we are using the image tag. Image tag allow you to add image or the graphics in the several clear formats like GIF and JPG. For that we are having the tag, its name is img src. Img for the image and src for the path, means source. We will type img src is equal to the path of the file which I want to show on my web page. We no need to close it, so it is a empty tag. Now I will show you practically. First of all, we need to copy the path. Let's suppose from the pictures of my PC I want to paste this picture on my web page, so I will open it with the help of Internet Explorer to copy its path. I'll go to the address bar, I'll copy it by pressing the Ctrl C key, and I'll go to my web page by using this tag img src. I'll open my notepad now. I'll go there, I'll use this tag here. See, I'll do the image tag over here. I'll use img src is equal to double quotes. I will paste my path, I will close the quotes and angular bracket. I will save it. Now see the effect of it, like I'll show you the output. See, the image is pasted on my web page. So with these types of doing, we can do the height and width also. For doing the changes in the height and width of the page, I can use height and width attribute with it. I'll use it, I'll save it, I'll close it and see the result. My picture is pasted according to the height and width of the pixels. Hope you understand the lecture of today, different topics. Next time I have given you different types of projects works. Do that at home and do the worksheet according to that. Thank you so much.